everyone, it's Jeb Hamilton from GoldStockTrades.com coming to you Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. There's a few comments that I'd like to talk about. We're in the summer doldrums. We also have seen a move in the precious metals to 2000 plus, and gold's sort of, that was our target area, $2,000 gold this summer. So we are reaching a target area, and when gold hits those levels, a target area, a resistance area, there is going to be profit taking and consolidations. We've seen a major breakout, and the shorts seem to have moved from bullion now to the miners. And even though it's $2,000 gold, a lot of these miners are still being priced at. We saw the move in May and June, but we've not really seen the move in the miners in July and August. It could be short-term profit taking. It could be shorts in the sector. But there are some really great results that have started to come out today. Company QMX, which we do not have a position, I don't believe, in this stock, but we do know the team and the geologist, Andy Rampol, who's an excellent geo, and congrats to him. I may look to at this to build a position, hit 1,100 meters of 1.5 grams in a high-grade section of almost 6.5 grams over 73 meters, so that's really great. Metallic minerals is hitting over $1. I think it hit $1.30. They just raised $8 million. I participated in that. Some of my subscribers, I believe, were in as well. We were investors in this stock when it was just starting and being renamed back in early 2016, and I've seen this reach over $1 is just incredible. And they're drilling now $8 million right next to Keno Hill. Phenomenal job at Metallic Minerals, MMG. And you might remember a stock that I highlighted when it was just about 8 cents in early 2019. Mineral Alamos is doing a major bought deal. And now it's a major stock, I think around in the 60, 70 cent range. Near-term low-cost producer that we highlighted in early 2019. Remember, guys, it's the summertime. A lot of investors have not returned. They're away. Kids are going back to school. The miners, even though the gold prices and silver prices have picked up, the mining stocks really don't get reflected those gains sometimes to after Labor Day in September. So enjoy your summertime. Enjoy your fishing. Enjoy your time out with your family and kids, your vacations. I'm hoping to spend a few days. So if you don't hear an update every day, it's not because there's not a lot of good news. It's that you got to have balance, and you got to make sure you have time with your family because it's going to get super, super busy. I'd like to comment on a few things that may appear negative at first glance, and I think that it's important that I comment on it. We do have a major investment in MAI, ROS Gold, which we followed for over a year, and we've participated in private placement and invested in the company. And they have just amazing drill results in Mali. But unfortunately, there was a military coup, and the president that the people found to be very ineffective was the military has taken over. So we expect there to be some a resolution there. I don't think that it's going to last long. You look at 2012, there was a coup back in 2012. They got new leadership, and everything was okay. And there's some big companies we follow there, B2 Gold and Roscan. Amazing drill results, amazing mine at B2 Gold's Fekola. We're confident that things are going to settle down there, and that, there may be a sell-off, but we do consider this one of the best discoveries out there today. And I know that many of the smart mining companies are looking at Roscan, which is right near B2 Gold's Fekola. You got to look at 2012, what's happened in Mali, and the military comes in, and eventually a new government is and constitutional rule is established once again. And mining is a very important industry. There have been no fatalities yet from this coup. It seems to be a peaceful coup. We hope that their main thing is that there's no fatalities. We'll be monitoring this closely, but you may want to look at Roscan Gold on a pullback because a lot of investors were trying to get in and they may have missed the move. But it's things like this, these pullbacks where you can possibly find these great assets trading at a discount and undervalued. I'd like to also make a comment about some comments about Free Gold Ventures. Some people have been saying that the ore is refractory and it's, there's no roaster in Alaska, and it's tough to process the minerals. And this is coming from geologists with no mineral processing background. And many people have asked me, how can they process the gold? And there's a process called BIOX, which is able to separate the refractory gold. It's used 25 million ounces of gold were produced last year by BIOX of refractory gold, Lake Fosterville. And Teranga is now going to be using this processing of refractory gold ore. So ignore the shorts, and there's going to be a lot of brainwashing to take you off of your plans, off this gold the bull market. The gold market climbs a wall of worry, and the 2000 is a ceiling. It's a short-term target. Shorts are trying to hold it. It's okay for it to hold these levels and the miners to catch up. We think the next move is up to 2,600, 2,700 in gold, but it's not going to come. It's not going to go parabolic. Hopefully, we hope that it makes a steady move higher. We think that this fall, with gold trading at 7 all-time highs, that there's going to be a big move into the miners. So keep a close eye on a couple of companies that are drilling right now and might be coming out with results. I mentioned QMX. Free Gold is expecting results in mid-August, late August, and they are expecting that hole from that Cleary vein system at high grade, 20 grams a ton, that's going right near the Dolphin intrusive. So if they can show that there's some sort of connection or there's a high grade blowout, that could be very powerful. Keep a close eye on Allegiant Gold and New Placer Dome. They are drilling Bolo in Nevada, very good property. I've traveled with a property that came from the Cordex group that's found like 5 major gold mines in Nevada. Legendary group. We think that there's going to be a lot of attention in Nevada and Idaho. We've seen a lot of attention in Idaho with Integra and Midas and Revival and Freeman. So Idaho's getting a lot of attention. And the silver stocks, there's many investors who have not realized, and when they see how much silver some of these companies have and how cheap they're being traded, I think that they're going to be re-rated, especially when they start drilling again. So there's a couple of companies you should follow. Viscount. Look at the technicals on Viscount. They're going to be drilling silver in Colorado. Just raised a bunch of money for Viscount Mining recently. Silver in Colorado. Alianza Minerals. You see metallics over $1. They're drilling up in Keno Hill. Alianza, they're drilling in Nevada, but they also have a great Mount Haldane project right up in Keno Hill that no one even mentions. And so they have a lot of a lot of silver as well, and there's been a lot of increased interest online and of retail investors on Alianza Minerals, ANZ. And nickel continues to hit new highs. Base metals are beginning to break out. I'm beginning to like the base metals a lot here, and the battery metals. And there's one little stock, cobalt stock, that has, a high-grade silver discovery that's been completely ignored up in Ontario. They drilled it a couple of years ago during the cobalt boom, and the cobalt numbers weren't great, but the silver numbers were just amazing. But most investors, they don't short-sighted. They don't look back a couple of years and see that this company drilled like 1,900 grams per ton silver over 4 or 5 meters and completely ignored. But we're following it now, and we're going to be participating. And we do our homework, and if anyone's interested, you can always email me. Companies is First Cobalt. And please remember, I do have a conflict of interest. I help these companies. I have business relationships. I help try to raise money for these companies, help visibility. I'm also shareholders. I'm a shareholder, a significant shareholder in these companies with positions. And I may buy and sell at any notice on my portfolio to balance it. But I try to be as upfront as possible with all of you, and try to find the companies that I really believe in and want to put my energy behind. I of course have a lot of companies that like to get involved, but I'm very careful who I want to put my money into, and where I want to invest my time and money. So thank you for tuning into Gold Stock Trades. We believe we have about another week or two of consolidation, and some really great numbers that have came out today. QMX, some mixed news from Mali, even though Roscan's drilling impressive numbers. There was some headline risk today with the coup, but we think it's going to be short-lived, and the pullback should be a buying opportunity, because I think it's one of the best takeout targets in the mining sector. But keeping a close eye on Aztec Minerals also. I'd like to mention Aztec. I forgot. They're drilling for silver in Arizona in the historic Tombstone district, and they're trying to follow the model. Really top exploration geologists working there. Joey Wilkins, very well respected. They're trying to follow that Arizona mining model, where they got this historic silver mine, and they drilled deep underneath it using modern methods, and they found the extension at depth, and they were taken out for billions by South 32. Aztec's just starting out, and there's just so many great opportunities. I'll be updating you more as the summer doldrums begin to end. But a lot of insider buying. We're noticing insider buying in G2 Gold, which is in Guyana. Great team, great backers, Sprott and Cudney, and the team has an impressive track record. We also see Freeman Gold in Idaho. The CEO just bought shares. So, it's Generation Mining, great palladium project up in Ontario. Lots of insider buying by Kerry Knoll and Jamie Levy. So, this is the time where I think the smart money's building positions for the coming rally in the miners, where the miner is going to catch up to the bullion price once investors return from the summer doldrums. Please note, I will be in and out of the office trying to spend time with my family before the school year begins, and I suggest you to all, especially those up north that don't have the summer weather, to enjoy every sunrise and every sunset, and make sure you get as much outdoor time as possible. Your health and your family comes first, and the finances will follow when you're in a good health and good positive state of mind. So stay tuned to Gold Stock Trades, and again, I appreciate everyone for tuning in and listening to my ramblings about the junior mining market.